Day 62.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 62nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
That's the most rest I've gotten in a while. Thanks to a good sleep, I'm totally revitalized.
Huh?
Well, time to go to the cafeteria. Need to talk to Moko some more. Zumi's outside. Everyone else is in the cafeteria. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Did you rest well after yesterday? Yeah, I was completely knocked out. Me too. Oh, by the way, thank you again for yesterday. You were such a big help. Sure. Although in the end, looks like we didn't need to end prosthetic after all. But if I'd gone alone, I might not have ever made it back. Well, we made it back in one piece. And Moko is awake now too. So it all worked out. Hey Takumi, next time you should tell me about yourself. You want to hear about me? I don't even know enough about you, so why don't you talk first? I just talked on and on about myself before, without hearing anything about you. That feels a little unfair. Girl, you didn't even tell us all the details. You just slipped and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I pretend I said nothing. So next time it's your turn. I'm looking forward to it. Nobody wants to hear about me. If she feels that way, she must be warming up to me. That's exactly why I can't tell her about Karua. I don't want to make things awkward when we finally open up. It's also possible that experiment she was talking about has something to do with it. I won't know until she's ready to tell me. Look at everyone. When I got to cafeteria, everyone was already there. The others had surrounded Moko and were listening to her intently. So there I was, faces in, all the faces rushed out to congratulate me, and I'm like, wait, what are you all doing here? I thought you died.
No.
And then bam, smash cut to credits, we all go home. The cafeteria erupted in a laughter at Moko's story. They all came back to life at the end of like nothing ever happened. What kind of referee would let a match continue until someone died? Even for a K-pop, that is stretching things. One shook off being blinded by black mist. Others survived by being pushed off a building. Verily, these warrior skills sound most worthy of study. Morning. What are y'all talking about? Hey there, hun. I was just talking about the time I won the Super Slam Down Supreme number 8. Okay. Moko's already fit right in. She really knows how to liven the mood. If we had someone like this from the start, it might have been a more cohesive team. Hiroko included. Okay, we're finally mentioning Hiroko again? Mama Moko's a real ray of sunshine, huh? But the brighter the mood, the darker the shadow it casts. Can you shut up, Darumi? Oh, that's right. Since Moko is okay, I wanted to ask her some stuff. If she can tell us about what happened when she was captured by the invaders, maybe we'll get some new clues.
Huh?
Hey, Moko, you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. How long? So long as it's nothing about my measurements or my feet. Feet? I don't have that kind of fetish, Moko. Don't worry about it. Actually, what I wanted to ask about when you got captured by the invaders. Oh, that's right. We haven't talked about that yet. Everyone was so worried when you and Nozumi went missing. We completely forgot about it.
Huh.
Moko, would you mind telling us about your time in Invader's prisoner? You did something to you. What was it? Tell us everything. Hey, you need to be more delicate when speaking to a lady. Moko? Huh? Well, boys are so rude. If you're mean, I'll pop your head like a grape. You can do that? Well, what happened when they took you away?
No.
Sorry, guys, I don't remember a thing. Really now? Huh? Actually, after I actually got captured, it's all turned as fuzzy. You don't remember anything? You were held in an enemy facility, right? You don't remember how you escaped? I haven't the foggiest. I don't even know where I was being held. Suddenly I woke up in the middle of a ruin, and I wandered aimlessly around the streets. I sheer dumb luck I ended up here. Dumb luck, So what about the Undying Flames? How'd you get past them? The invaders opened up a hole in the wall, right? And you went through that? Bingo, I made use of the hole they made. No. There wasn't an invader attack that day. What happened to the invaders after that? Did you beat them all? Oh yeah. For real? You messed them up on your own? You're the real goddamn deal. Oh, stop. I'm just a frail, sweet girl. But when stuff gets tough, you know, you gotta get tough too. Stop making me act like stuff. Boys are so horrible. No one made you say that. So then, why were you asleep for so long? Do you not have any idea about that either? I guess I was real tired, you know? I was walking around for ages, you know? Is exhaustion enough to make you sleep for a week? Well, if she doesn't remember, maybe they did something to her. There's no way the enemy would capture her and then just leave her be. Isn't there? We wouldn't have done it. We haven't done anything to our prisoner. Not yet, anyway. Personally, in order to understand the invaders' biology and how their brains and bodies work, I think we should vivisect her. Stop that. Prisoners are living beings too. We should all cherish and nurture her together. Did he say nurture? What's this prisoner you're talking about? Oh, right. We didn't tell you. We imprisoned a commander who surrendered. As her keeper, I'm responsible for her. Even if I even take her waste away. Really? That's impressive, but kind of nasty too. She seems to have finally adapted now. She eats her food without leaving a scrap. But she won't take a single bite of any meat. So maybe the invaders are vegetarians? No meat, huh? I see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, Moko, you don't know anything about the invaders? Yeah, sorry. That's a big disappointment. I thought we might figure out their weak points or strategies. Super jumbo saws. We have no need for intel. All we must do is righteously slay the evil ones. Yeah, even without intel on the enemy, our forces have gotten stronger. Moko seems pretty strong too. That's super reassuring. Moko, it's been a while. How about a sparring session? I bet I'll beat you this time.
Oh, now we're talking. Show us the kind of damage you can do.
No.
Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm still not in perfect shape. My body won't move how I want it to. Must the last muscle after sleeping so long. I'm not Ultra Cute Ankle Idol pro wrestler anymore. Just an Ultra Cute Ankle Idol. I want to say something so bad. How can I make people buy tickets to our expedition match if I show up in a sorry state like this? You were going to sell tickets? I'll get myself together right quick. Just wait a little longer, okay? When I'm back to normal, I'll go easy. I won't go easy on you. I'll rip your spines through your mouth. That's not a wrestling move. I see. So she's not back to normal yet. I can't say I'm surprised, considering how long she was asleep. What is it? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Forget it. Oh, okay, if you're sure. Nozomi, are you hiding something about Moko too? After that, we finished breakfast while listening to Moko's monologues, then went back to our rooms for the moment. So in the end, we didn't get any new info on the invaders. But it's clear what we have to do. We just have to fight through to the 100th day. 38 days left. We're gonna survive this. Oh, Takumi, would you like to study with me? Alright, time for me to do some serious studying. Alright, Takamaru. Hey, Takumi, want to take a ride with me? A ride? Sounds fun. Okay, just get on your bike? Huh? Heck no. I never ride two butts in a seat. And how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You're gonna leg it. Run besides my bike. Bro, no. That's not going to work. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. How does this playing, man? I'll let you ride behind me. Just careful not to fall off. Why didn't you just say that? That was a noise. After that, I enjoyed a ride as Takamaru. Spending some time with Takamaru, you understand Takamaru better now.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Is it time to hit the hay, though?
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Night already. Another day's done, then. We can keep this up one day at a time. Eventually we'll make it to day 100. We just have to keep going. Feeling determined, I quietly drifted off to sleep. Day 63.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 63rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Alright, it's morning. Time to head to the cafeteria. I'm sure everyone else is already there. No, Yagamu's here. What are you up to, Yagamu?
Oh.
Hey, Takumi. I just went to the courtyard to check out your prisoner. Shuma's very devoted to looking after her, but, well, I don't know how to put it. Maybe I'm curious about her, or maybe I just want to visit her. This feeling, is it like it's like unrequited love? I just want to see the depths of the inside of this strange being. Maybe I'll ask Shuma when I go to the cafeteria. This is too much for the first thing in the morning. Yeah, Yagamu is a very hard to deal with. As expected, everyone was gathering in the cafeteria this morning as well. And just like yesterday, everyone had surrounded Moko, listening to her speak. I completely lost control. I knew it was against the rules to do this isn't evil here. But protected my partner from the brutal moonslaughter. And yelled, even the villains are capable of friendship. With Moko's poignant words, the cafeteria broke down into sobs. Oh, dear me. Oh, man. They might have been despicable B-words, but they fought their way through so much hardship together. Even if helping out was against the rules, there was no way I could have been a friend. In the end, the greatest villain of all was the DDTs that they took along the way. What are you talking about? I was telling everyone how the first time I was Super Mania Tag Team Tournament, I could cry just thinking about it. I see. You've had quite an exciting life. By any measure, Moko is quickly becoming the center of our circle of friends. I don't know if it's because she's a pro wrestler, but she has a natural magnetic charm. Everyone's having such fun. Don't you ever think about who you're hurting with all this happiness? No one asked Rumi. Hey, tell us about the time you were in the Ultra Olympics. You stopped a bullet train to save a puppy, right? I want to hear about that. Free for all, right? The ranked free for all. The part when your long lost brother got erased from history, so it was so heartbreaking. Stop! You're trying to monopolize me. A real woman belongs to no one. I'm dying over here. Just as it was yesterday, the mood in the cafeteria was lively, but for some reason there was one person who stood by herself, watching from afar. Nezumi. Izumi, what's going on? What's with Izumi? She seems kind of worried. What's to worry about? Her friend is back on her feet and doing so well. Is Moko keeping the mood nice and comfortable? We all finished breakfast. Then we went back to our rooms. Mood feels so relaxed thanks to Moko. We never know when the invaders will attack next. We gotta keep our guard up. Heading out, Mr. Samino. I was just about to head out and grab some ingredients for a meal. I'm going to forage some edible plants and make my own dinner. Make your own. Well, we can eat whatever we want in the cafeteria. Indeed, but gorging on fine foods turns you into a fussy eater. Once you get particular, there's no going back. That's why I try to get a taste of the impoverished life once in a while. Out on the streets, anyone who can't sustain themselves with cheap meals will die after all. I need linguistics right. Takumi, come play a game with me. You have to play one of my favorite e-card. You totally love it. The game room we chose was a very erotic and extreme game. It was really unpredictable and interesting to play. Hashtag video.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day has ended peacefully without an invader attacks. The more days that pass without incident, the bigger my apprehension grows. Almost like something bad has happened without us even noticing. Like us secretly being taken over by Moko who's still possessed or something? Question mark. Nah, I'm overthinking. Being a pessimist isn't going to help. Despite a strange sense of uneasiness, I fell asleep. So ended our 63rd day at Last Defense Academy. Day 64.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 64th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Today's day 64, huh? There's hoping another day goes by without it. Let's get to the cafeteria. Oh, Ato's outside. Ah, hello, Takumi. Did you sleep well last night? I'm a little short on energy. I ended up pursuing the books I borrowed from the library all night. Were they that interesting? Oh, very much so. It soothes my soul when I read books on the art. There are plenty of interesting ones on science, physics, nature, and math too. You can learn a lot about pharmaceuticals. Sorry, it's just not for me. I'll let you know if there's a book that seems up your alley. You really should let me know what kind of books you like sometime. Well then, I'm off to the cafeteria. I'll see you later. What kind of books I like, huh? Tough question for a guy like me who never read a proper book in his life. Yeah, I don't like reading books. Let's be real, reading books is boring. Okay, Nozumi is actually staying closer today. Moko's all the way about food. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, I could hear an excited voice babbling. And then, while I was readying her meal, I said what I always say. You're looking beautiful as always this morning. But then, she clearly said beautiful, like she was repeating it back to me. Huh? So he's getting her to speak a bit in English. Shoma, are you talking about... Yes, the prisoner. She spoke this morning, imitating me. Huh? She spoke. I was so moved. Thank goodness I always said the same thing every morning. You call her beautiful every single morning? It's best to use positive words as much as possible as you grow up healthy. Reminder, she's a prisoner, not a puppy. But it's surprising that an invader would be able to speak our language. If they can pronounce the same sounds, it means their skull shape and throat organs are similar to ours. How dare you suggest those things are all like us? I've had enough. Shut up, shut your plebeian cake hole right this minute. Whether they are similar as to us or not, in the end, they exist only to be slain. Okay, so yeah, the prisoner is becoming the source of conflict between everyone. Besides, even as one did talk, it only did one word. Can hardly call it a conversation. At this rate, how long is it gonna take to get our intel out of her? 100 days will have passed long before then. If you want information so quickly, we best just take her apart and... No, absolutely not. Dissect my worthless heap of a body instead. What would the point of that be? Is there any point in keeping her if we can't get anything out of her? Don't you think we should find another use for her? Now talk about using her. She's not a thing, she's a living being. Shoma. You finally opened up to me. She's finally starting to trust humans. So don't do anything cruel to her, I'm begging you. Please be nice to her. Man, you've caught some serious feelings for her. She is our enemy. Having romantic feelings for the enemy is a heinous act. So is having feelings for your sword. No, my relationship with her isn't like that. I'm not in love or anything either. The thing about romance, those kind of feelings aren't meant for a scumbag freak like me, even with an invader. It's different. I just... At a loss for words, Shoma suddenly stood up. I'm gonna clean up her meal again. I'll be going now. Just like that, He practically fled from the cafeteria.
Huh?
Oh, dude, that's wild. We might want to take some measures before there's any trouble. Measures? Yeah, like what if the inside of the prisoner's body there's... Stop, that's enough. But if we don't have to worry about her. She's in that cage. Aren't things fine like this? Maybe she has her own reasons for letting us take her prisoner. Who gives a crap about a monster's reasons for anything? It's no wonder you'd say that, Nozumi.
Huh.
Let's leave Shoma to it for now. Whatever happens, you try to do the right thing. Yeah, right. The mood's gone to crap. Moko got any stores to line up things up? Hey, how about you continue that one story? The one where you caught the headless cat ear helmet rider. Moko? Huh? Oh, sure. Let me finish that one. So, I was trying to develop a world class of forward when they threw me into a place called Hell in a Cell. Hey, that's not the one, but this sounds like a good story too. Nozumi. Although there's been a bit of a disagreement, Moko managed to bring the mood back to mood. We finished breakfast and headed to our rooms. It was crazy seeing Shoma get so serious. Who knew he was that invested in a prisoner? It was only natural after caring for her, but I think he might be getting a little too invested. I hope this doesn't cause any unnecessary issues. Oh, it will. Now then, what should I do? I need to prepare while I can. Need my help? Of course you do. I'll handle this. Only the most magnificent results for a magnificent personage like me. Uh-huh. Hey, Takumi, do you know what makes a great weapon? What makes a great weapon? I guess how lethal they are? That is certainly an important. A weapon must be able to kill an enemy or it serves no purpose. But even more important is low failure rate.
Huh?
A low failure rate? No matter how capable as a weapon, if it breaks, it's as good as trash. Stories of key weapons breaking at critical times leading to entire squads getting wiped out. They're more common than you might think. Really? That's why an outdated, cheaper model is actually just right. Cheap weapons might not have much to them, but their simple construction means fewer points of failure. A reliable cheap weapon is better than a useless expensive one. Expensive taste can carry over to the battlefield.
Huh?
Ding dong? Someone's here. Who could it be? Is it gonna be Nozumi? I opened the door and standing there was. Hi, girl. Hi. Do you have a minute? Yeah. What is it? You need something? I wanted to discuss something with you. Can we talk later? Sure. Could you come to the classroom on the first floor? I'll be waiting there. Can't talk here? Izumi said all this in a listless voice before she took off. Something's off with her. I've been sensing it for a while now. Something happened after all. For now, I'd better go hear her out. She said the classroom on the first floor, right? Okay, so Kurara's not in her room, Nozumi's not in her room, Shoma's not, obviously. Hiriko's gone. So Shoma's probably with captive Nozumi. Kurara. Wait, wonder what Kurara. Where's Kurara at? Oh. My, what brings you here? Looking for something to salivate over this evening, you perturbed freak? What are you talking about? I'm just running an errand. I see. It's not all that... I'm not all that interested in you, so I don't particularly care about what your errands are either. And why did you ask in the first place? Nozomi was in the classroom on the first floor as promised, standing alone by the window. So what is it? You wanted to talk to me. Sorry for calling you here all of a sudden. I really didn't want anyone else to hear.
Huh?
You don't? It's about Moko. I think something's odd. I feel like she's not quite right. Huh? Odd. It's not nice of me to doubt a friend after she just came back to us safely, but I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like she's hiding something. I see. So that's what's been bothering her. Moko is acting strange. What could she be hiding? You have any idea? No, I haven't figured that out yet. I kind of have this feeling. That's all it is. So I'm not sure if I should confront Moko about it. If she is hiding something, obviously she doesn't want anyone to know. If I try to get it out of her, it might really upset her. And I know what it's like. I have my own secret. It hurts keeping secrets from friends. So that's it. That's why she wanted to ask my opinion. I don't know much about you, Moko. She's your friend, right? So I say, instead of rooting about it, just be honest with her.
Huh?
I don't think you should press her if she doesn't want to talk, of course. If that happens, you can decide to trust her and not ask it about it again. Like you did for me, Takumi. Hey, I was just... But you're right. That's what I should do. Yes, I'm sure of it now. I'll try talking to her again. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's best for friends to be straight with each other. I can go with you if you want, but it'd probably be easier with just the two of you. Thanks. I'll be fine. But if it doesn't work out and you're still feeling bad, we can talk about it anytime. Thank you. There it is again. I keep getting this strange feeling.
Huh?
Strange? It happened the other day, too. I realize I keep opening up to you. I feel almost like we've been talking like this ever since we were kids.
Huh?
Huh? Of course, we haven't really. I wonder if it's because I'm like that other person you knew. Claire de Lune. Claire de Lune, please go away. Maybe that's just made me feel like I've known you a lot longer than I have. But it must be a real pain for constantly dragging you into trouble because of it, huh? That's not true. Seriously, thank you, Takumi. Thanks for hearing me out. I feel better now. I'm going to talk to Moko. Yeah, that'll be good. Still don't understand the connection between Nozomi and Karua, and from now there's no way to figure it out either. Contrary to what Nozomi seemed to think, the more we spoke, I was starting to accept her more and more as her own person. I was starting to develop feelings for Nozomi that were different from those I had for Karua.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
That time already. Kept chatting with Nozomi for a little longer, and now it's gotten late all of a sudden. Still don't know about her connection to Karua, but that should become clear as day. That should become clear on day 100. Until then, we have to do our best. We have to survive to the end somehow. We're gonna survive this. Strongly determined to make it out, I headed for bed. And so ended the 64th day of Last Defense Academy.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 65th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already. Let's go to the cafeteria. Alright, Darumi's outside. You want to know about my favorite depressing adult games? Well, if you insist. I can leave out Seiya no Uta or Sayonara o Ishite. Those will definitely leave you dead inside. Oh, and you have to play Carnival and Chronobox too. Their so rich and horrifying stories are truly the best of the worst. I just love the ego that leads to sour aftertaste. Nozomi is standing distant. Uh-oh. That morning, standing in the center of the cafeteria was, once again... Okay, time for question 2 of the history of pro wrestling quiz. Yeah, I'm gonna nail it this time. Next question is about the ultra cute angle idol pro wrestler Mokomotiro. It's about you now. In her apocalyptic Maiden of Destruction era, Mokomotiro was known for one thing. That was the Phoenix Slash finisher, of course. Crap. Almost buzzing prematurely. Did you even know that, though? What was the name of Mokomotiro's finisher when she was in her chronic hematuritic maniac heel era? If it's the Heal era, then you must have used deadly weapons, which means you beheaded your opponents with a chainsaw. That's a full-blown homicide. No, you stretched your opponents flat with a rolling pin, turned them into ramen, and then ate them. Wrong. The correct answer is... I secretly ripped my opponent's costume before the match so they couldn't compete. I mean, that's one way to do it. That's just a petty crime. Wow. CHM era really takes me back. I never thought it would come up in a question. You're a little in charge of the quiz. Hell, at Wrestling Kingdom were stuff of legends. Like when all our members got arrested because of the explosions we smuggled into the venue. Oh dear, rightfully so. That's a felony. The CHM wanted to go beyond wrestling and make people think about the meaning of crime and law. That's so cool. I want to see them in a deathmatch. As usual, everyone was having fun with Moko at the center telling stories. But... it's just a bunch of boring stories. Every last one of them. Idiots. Narumi was her usual self, too. And then there's Nozumi. Looks like Nozumi hasn't broached the topic with Moko yet. Anyway, how are we feeling, Moko? Are we back to prime condition yet? Oh yeah, we should spar soon. Now you're rolling, shut your mouth. Boys are always like this. They get horned up to the max. Horned up? Actually, most of my muscle is back. But makeup isn't going on right. It'll be a while till I'm back to full form. Does makeup really matter in a sparring match? Lady Moko, you must consume meat. Do that and any physical ailments will instantly be gone. I'm trying to avoid meat. Watch my weight, you know. Uh-oh. Flashbacks to Shoma saying that the commander wasn't eating meat. Uh-oh. Really? You said meat was a perfect food before. How about now? Nozumi knows. Then it happened. Nozumi finally approached Moko. Moko, can I have a word? She whispered something quietly into Moko's ear. Yeah, okay, I'll head there later. The OK Corral. If you don't mind. Responding with an awkward smile, Nozumi quietly left the cafeteria. After that, we finished our breakfast and individually went to our respective rooms. Looks like Nozumi finally arranged some time alone with Moko. I don't want to encourage them to talk privately, but I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll just take a look. No, Takumi. Takumi, no. I don't know where they arranged to meet, but if it's the same place Nozumi and I met yesterday, maybe it's that classroom. Takumi, no! You're gonna ruin your trust with her. Literally everyone else is in her room. Oh, I can't just go. Something's gonna happen as I'm walking there. It's forcing me to walk there. a little too close and it did the sound. It's like, yeah. Eyes are loop. Standing before the classroom door, I heard a faint sound of talking from inside. It's Izumi and Boko. I knew it had to be here. I'm not trying to eavesdrop. I'm just passing by. That's how I justify my actions in my mind as I listen closely to the conversation on the other side of the door. I'm worried about you, Moko. So please, tell me if there's something wrong. I told you, nothing's wrong. Nothing happened to me. I'm just the same old Moko as before. Something is just off. You said it yourself, didn't you? No matter how injured or unwell a wrestler is, they always have to get back in the ring. You said a true pro wrestler will stand in the ring and fight anyone, anytime. And yet, she's denied fighting multiple times. So this isn't Moko. This isn't the real Moko. The real Moko would fight. This isn't the real Moko. This is an imposter. It happened again at breakfast this morning. You always said whether you were cutting or bulking, you'd eat any meat any time.
What?
It's just about the vibe in a moment. Are we done here? Can I go? Wait, Moko. There's something you can't tell everyone else. Won't you at least tell me? I'm on your side no matter what, Moko. You can't just pretend nothing happened.
Give it a rest.
Oh dear. I said it's nothing. Stop pretending to be my friend and prying into my business. I've just decided you know everything. You just decided you know everything about me and made all kinds of assumptions. You're really starting to make me mad. Moko.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't Moko. Are we done? I'm leaving. But you really just want to know about the invaders, right? If they'd done something to me, you'd be happy because it'd mean you're getting more information. But if they didn't do anything to me, I don't know anything about it.
Oh.
Not a thing, okay? There's nothing unusual about me at all. After coldly dismissing a question, Moko briskly left the classroom. In a hurry to distance myself from the classroom, I temporarily ran back to my room. Takumi's like, this isn't good. Mood back there was pretty tense. I thought they'd be able to figure things out as friends, but then Moko's attitude took a sudden turn. Maybe she's always been that kind of person and the rest of us just didn't know. Anyway, I'm worried about Nezumi. I don't want to advise her to do that after all. Maybe it's none of my business. I'll go check on her. I rang the doorbell and I could hear the bell ring on the other side of the door. Shortly after, the door slowly opened. Oh, Takumi. I was just worried. I wanted to ask how your talk went with Moko. Would you like to come in? Don't mind if I do. There's a Monami doll. Hello, Monami. Nozumi's room. I know it's just a temporary lodging. We basically have the same rooms. But still, I can't help but being conscious of the fact that it's her room. Moko hates me now. Huh? I talked to her. I tried to be direct about what was bothering me. And then she got angry. Furious, even. I've never seen her like that before. Well, actually, the problem might just be that I was being presumptuous about her. Might have been just assuming that she was my friend. On that subject, I was curious about your conversation with her, so... I confessed to Nozumi that I had been secretly eavesdropping from the hall. I see. I'm sorry for eavesdropping. I couldn't stop worrying. No, I don't mind. If you've overheard, then you know what happened, right? I hurt Moko. I was so stubborn I ended up offending her. I understand why you had doubts. I can't blame you for thinking that way. Also, look at our situation. It's natural for even small doubts to get to you. I think I'm going to apologize to her tomorrow. I don't know if she'll forgive me, though. I'm sure it'll be fine. She probably just lost her temper. Give me a regular cheery self by tomorrow. I hope you're right. Sorry for worrying you. Here you are, encouraging me again. Thank you, Takumi. I said goodbye to a rather gloomy Nozumi, and then went back to my room. Oh my. Of course, Nozumi is uneasy. It was unnatural for Moko to get that angry. But seeing how vehemently she denied anything was wrong, it makes me wonder. It's possible she really is hiding something. Something she really doesn't want to talk about.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Well, Moko's situation is still on my mind. It's not something I can do anything about. For now, I just have to hope the two of them can have a good talk tomorrow and patch things up between them. That is definitely not going to happen. I lay down in my bed. It took more time than usual, but eventually I drifted off to sleep. I suddenly woke up in the middle of the night. Just then, I felt a strange presence. Is it back? Sprang upright, it was standing in front of me again. Then cloaked in undying flames.
You... When did you get here?
It can't hear you, bro. It was trying to talk again. What is it saying? Forget that, actually.
What are you doing here? Why didn't you attack me the other day? You're an invader, aren't you? Isn't attacking us your whole goal?
Takumi, can you point out, like, hey, I can't hear anything you're saying. Can you, like, write it down or something?
What's your problem?
I was voicing my confusion. Suddenly. Huh? Turned his back to me and faced the door. And vanished. And left without doing anything. But why? Is it going to the defense room? With that realization, I hurriedly scrambled out of bed. I need to chase it down. I have to stop it.